Hey, so it's 3 a.m. in the morning, and let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay. So it seems like people are wired in. Let's see at what Kanishk is doing. What are you working on, bro?
Voice Studio right now.
Okay. Let's see what Spark's doing.
I'm trying to figure out like what should be our distribution channel. So working on the product, hunt, and also can you show the screen? Like can you see like what is working for us? So we see that Twitter is working for us, Reddit is working for us. So maybe we'll double down on Reddit.
Just to give you a context, we are actually working on 3 projects right now. One is our subtitle, like putting subtitles on videos, which is what we started off with. And then there's another one because we need to prototype a lot of open source LLMs. We thought that there's no tool that helps us, prototype and do inference on open source voice models. Like for example, there's for language models we have LM Studio, we have Olama, but so we are trying to build something of our own for that, and we are going to open source that. But in the very recent time, what happened is we saw that huge trend, where people are turning their images into Ghibli style, and basically what we realized is that not everybody has a ChatGPT Pro subscription, right? And it's not available to the free users. So we thought that, hey, can we enable others who just want to have, let's say, just a couple of photos, change it into Ghibli style? Can we enable them to create videos, create those images? And that's where this idea that we came up with, wherein we are trying to allow our users to create Ghiblified images. For example, you would see right now we got a request from an user. This is the prompt, this is the image that they sent, and we are basically we have multiple ChatGPT Plus accounts. So the server basically is an old Linux machine that I had and an old Windows machine that Parth had. So basically this is our server. We are exposing this to the public via ng-rock. There's a front end, very lightweight front end. I can probably show you. Yeah, so this is the website. All you need to do is come here, upload as many images as you want. The pricing here is $1 per image. We wanted to start off free, we did, but then people kept spamming so much. We got at one point in time more than 65 requests per minute, and we couldn't scale that, so we had to put some sort of a filter, and paywall seemed to be the best filter, right? And yeah, so basically that's what's happening. This is what our dashboard has been looking like for the last 24 hours. We have around more than 1,000 customers who have used our application to turn more than 1,500 images. This is distribution of where they are coming from. The funny story is there's someone who came from Antarctica even, and we got an error for them because no payment platform supports Antarctica. But then we reached out to them and we sent them the image anyway. But so I'll just tell you about how did we put this together, because ChatGPT or GPT does not have a Imagen API as of yet, wherein you do a image to image transformation like this. So the hack that we are putting together here is we are using this old machine of ours. We have put in together a macro along with Pyoto GUI, which mimics like the way a human would interact with the browser, right? So you would see that, hey, we have put a time here that after 3 minutes, which is typically what it takes to create an image like this, you would see that the mouse would move, it would click on the image, it would copy the image, then that is copied to the clipboard, which then in the backend is then uploaded to GCS and then sent to the users using Sendinblue NSMTP protocol. Now that's what's happening. This is very interesting. So basically we have sort of figured out a way to make this into an API. Although it's not an API, it's basically just mimicking human interactions. And the funny story was we started off using browser use and Selenium, but the problem with that is all of those are detected by Cloudflare. So we couldn't use that. So then we had to fall back on how can we create a very, very lightweight browser use that is able to get us past our Cloudflare blocker. And what we did was we logged into our ChatGPT Plus account here. As you can see here, I'm logged in. And then basically what I do is I stay on this window. This server here is running a message broker in the backend, which queues any request that's coming in, and one by one what happens is we get the image, and then we paste the prompt and the image, as you saw a little bit back. You can see here, and then we wait for the image to get transformed. And once that is done, what will happen is this on its own then sends the takes the image and sends it back to the user. And this is what our Vercel looks like for, again, the past 24 hours. This is for the past day. So we have been getting quite some traffic, about 4,000 visitors. From there we have converted about 1,000 paying customers, and this is where our traffic distribution looks like. Basically, majority of the traffic is coming from Twitter. Very interestingly, I think Parth has been posting a lot of reels, and those have gotten traction. So people, saw our website from the reel, and then they search on Google. So a lot of this traffic is, organic from Google itself. We have not done any paid marketing whatsoever. So yeah, that's how it's currently set up. And Parth, if you open the LinkedIn, we can also show them there's a big influencer who reached out. Interestingly, if you just scroll up, Mayank has a very huge following, right? About 1.5 lakh in LinkedIn. I'll just show you what's happening right now. As you can see, automatically the browser is moving. It just copied the image, it pressed escape, and the image was copied to clipboard, and the email will be sent to the person, and I'll show you how that looks like. But yeah, coming back here, Mayank offered to cover us for free. Mayank has around 1.5 million followers.
Let's go to his post.
Yeah, I think he posts a lot, but anyways, we saw in the chat. Yeah, so as you can see here, these are all the mails for the people who we have processed. If you go here, so we will show you the last one. If you go down, so yeah, so this is the mail that sent us the request, and this is the photo. Can we open that? This is what happened, and if we go to GPT, we can see the image that we sent the person, right, who's doing that. So yeah, and Parth is also simultaneously working on the front end continuously, because we have to push changes. There's lots of rate limit that we are also hitting, and then Parth is also working on the subtitle piece, which is also a very central thing that we are working on. So Parth, if you want to show them the subtitle piece once. Yeah, and it would be very hard for us to proclaim state of the art, but I really believe that we did something here very cool. We launched on Product Hunt for this product also. So this week we had 2 Product Hunt launches, all thanks to Parth. It's taking care of the entire Product Hunt launch for us, and it's been like crazy. So this subtitle tool, it works with multiple languages, does auto translation, and also Kanishk here proposed a very novel algorithm wherein we have implemented Shazam's fingerprinting algorithm and combined that with Redis to come up with our own audio hashing algorithm. So basically, what we have seen is, since anything goes viral and people want to put subtitle on it, so a lot of people end up putting subtitle on the same thing, and we do the processing every single time, we do the transcription every single time, which are expensive operations. So if we wanted to save them some cost, what we wanted to do is wanted to keep the most recent audio in the cache, and that's what we have been able to do. We have been able to develop an algorithm that helps us cache audio, inspired by the p-hash perpetual hash algorithm for images. So yeah, I think this is a long video, but this is what we have been up to, and we're very excited. I think at the start for FR8, what we promised was that we'll probably work on subtitles, and we'll work on the hashing algorithm and the voice studio. But then in the middle, what happened is OpenAI really cooked, and they put out this very powerful image and model, and Twitter was going so gaga over it. So we thought, hey, this is a great opportunity, and lot of friends. I had a Plus subscription, so they reached out to me, hey, can you make this image for me? And then we thought that that's a good opportunity, and we started off doing free, did around 250 images for free, but then realized that, hey, the scale just doesn't work, because people are constantly spamming us. And then we put a paywall, and since then we have been able to maintain the load somewhat, and we have taken multiple Plus ChatGPT accounts subscriptions, and we have distributed the load. So again, all of the server and everything that you see is in-house. Just the front end is hosted on Vercel, because Vercel does such an amazing job. But yeah, anything you want to say, Parth, before we quit?
It was a lot of fun this week. Like, we built 2 products, and we are very much excited about FR8. Hopefully we get in, and that's it.
Kanishk is again wired in. I don't think he has anything to say. But chalo, ciao.